Hi guys, so this week's question is, if you could live in any time or era, which one would you live in? And after a lot of deliberation, I think I finally chosen one. I would live in the Roaring Twenties, also known as the Jazz Age, in America, probably around New York. I've chosen this era for a few reasons. One, it was right after the First World War, so everyone was pretty happy, good spirits, they'd won it, and it was just all over, so everyone was pretty relieved about that. 2. Women finally got the vote in America. In August 1920, Tennessee was the last state to grant women the right to vote, so women all over America could finally vote. Also on the subject of women, in social situations they were becoming a lot more independent. There were women known as flappers, who were a new breed of women. They wore short skirts, had bobbed hair, and listened to jazz music. They wore excessive makeup and they drove cars. Basically, they kind of went slightly beyond socially acceptable behaviour and kind of paved the way for more changes over the years, like the wearing of trousers. In 1927, the first film with short dialogue sequences became reality. In 1928, the first all-talking feature film was released, and in the same year the first sound cartoon. And in 1929, to finish the decade, there was the first all-colour, all-talking feature film. So quite a big jump from silent, colourless to colourful and music and dialogue. This era also saw the emergence of jazz music, hence the naming of the Jazz Age, and Art Deco. In 1928, the Chrysler Building, in fact, was designed with this sort of style in mind. There was quite a lot of good things to come out of this period. Changes in film, music, women's rights, and social behaviour in general. And it was also a time of prosperity for American businesses. I know 1929 Wall Street crash and everything went down the drain, but let's remain ignorant for this question. Also because did The Great Gatsby in English last year. Sounded like a good laugh. Mainly if you were rich though, with all these lavish parties and beady hats. I really quite like the fashion music from this period, also the huge changes in society that there were. So tell me, if you had the opportunity, which time period or era would you live in? Leave me a comment or a video response.